I
Hi,
pulled up some money.
how are you doing, ma'am?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Can you introduce yourself for the viewers?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Erianna Rogers. I'm a junior business administration major concentrating in finance at Clark Atlanta.
All right, and we have a couple of questions, actually 23 to be exact. So, my first question is, how long have you been involved in track?
I've been running track since seventh grade, so I've been involved since middle school.
Great, great. Okay, so what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta. Like, I don't have a specific pasta dish. I just love any type of pasta.
Okay, and what are your pros and cons about track?
Ooh. I would say a couple pros with track is that one, it kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone with a lot of the different events that they have because there's just so many different events that you can run in track. So it kind of like pushes you to kind of test your limits on what you can do. And also, I would say it kind of encourages you to kind of want to like try your best and do better each time because with each event, with each new meet, like you can set like new personal records. So I would definitely say that's also a pro. Like it encourages you to be better at whatever event you're doing. But some cons that I would definitely say is that track is super time consuming. Like all my Saturdays were gone because of track because we have a meet like every week, every Saturday. And then also with it being time consuming, it's also like a lot of expectations with it because like some of our coaches are crazy. So they just really expect you to just be running these Olympic times. So I would say that would be another con for track.
Okay, what advice would you give a student that might be interested?
I would say if a student is interested in joining the track team, they should definitely join. Like I say, it doesn't hurt to like give it a try, especially if they really want to do it.
Okay, who is an athlete that you look up to?
Actually, weirdly, I don't really watch any sports, so I don't really look up to any athletes because I don't really watch sports, so I don't really have any like athletes that I look up to.
How has track benefited your college experience?
I would say a couple ways that track has benefited my college experience is one, like I said earlier, it allowed me to get out of my comfort zone and kind of like do things that I'm not really used to, especially with some of the events, like kind of like trying new things. And it also allowed me to travel more because some of our meets, well, actually the majority of our meets are not in Georgia. So it kind of actually like allowed me to travel more with that being part of my college experience and also being able to meet some people like my teammates are people that I probably wouldn't normally meet on a regular basis. So I definitely say like track has allowed me to meet more people for sure.
Okay. And what is your most memorable track moment?
Ooh. I would have to say my most memorable track moment would be in high school when it was this one track meet and it was raining and I remember I had to run hurdles and I just remember before the start of the race I just felt like I was in a movie because I was gonna fall. But that actually like that track meet like I ended up like running like my best time in hurdles and it was raining and I didn't even fall. So I feel like that was just my most memorable track moment.
All right. Who is your favorite artist?
Are we talking about music?
Yes.
Okay, so music wise, my favorite artist is The Weeknd.
Okay. How do you deal with stress?
Ooh. Um, there's actually a couple different ways that I deal with stress. A lot of the times when I feel stressed or overwhelmed, I try to kind of like unplug and disconnect. So, you know, I kind of try to take a breather, like, you know, practice some breathing exercises. Also, if I feel like there's a lot on my mind, I like to try to write or like listen to music or paint. Just try to do something where I'm able to like express myself in a constructive way.
Okay. What do you like to do in your free time?
Hmm. So in my free time, I like to look up basically any type of creative project that I can do. Like I like making stuff, so I definitely love researching like new things I can make. And I also like watching movies. Like I love movies and listening to music and dancing. Like that's the majority of my free time if I'm not doing schoolwork.
Okay.
For real.
How has the coronavirus affected you?
Ooh, I feel like the coronavirus, it's like, a tornado. Like, but it has like affected me honestly in different ways, like both positively and negatively. I would say especially with school, because with school now converting to like everything online, it's kind of like our track season 1 got to get cut short, and then also like with all of our classes being online, it's definitely such a different experience to adjust to. But for the most part, it hasn't been like that terrible. It's just been like, just something new, just really trying to like adjust to like all the restrictions and stuff regarding it.
All right. What will you miss most about school once you graduate?
The thing that I will miss most about school once I graduate is the ice cream machine in the caf because every time I know, because every time I go to the caf, I always get ice cream if the machine is working. So I feel like that was my little happy thing. Like I was so excited when I came to school and I seen they had an ice cream machine. So I feel like that would definitely be something I would miss once I graduate.
Okay. How do you balance being an athlete, being involved in a sorority, and your coursework?
It's definitely a struggle to balance because honestly, most of the time, I feel like I'm just running all over the place. But honestly, with balancing it, it's just a thing of one, prioritizing, like, especially if I have, like, most of the time, I have my schedules for everything. So with track, with any coursework that I have, and also with anything regarding the sorority, like any meetings or any upcoming events, like I'll have that on a calendar. So most of the time I'm just like looking at my calendar to make sure if anything conflicts that I need to let my coaches know or my professors know or like somebody know. Like I just try to make sure that I get that communication out, especially early, because if I know like if I have something to do for track, then that means I might miss a class. So I'm gonna let my professor know, hey, I'm not gonna be in class because I have a track meet, and vice versa for any other thing. And that's just basically like the main thing, just kind of like managing your time and just kind of like prioritizing like what I need to do first.
Okay. What quote inspires you?
Okay. So the quote that I have is from Maya Angelou, and it says that you'll face many defeats in your life, but never let yourself be defeated. And I like that quote because it's kind of telling you like a lot of times in life, you're going to face a lot of challenges, you're going to face a lot of struggles, but regardless, you always have to remember to just pick yourself back up and like keep pushing through. So that's why I really think that's like one of my favorite quotes because it just encourages you to just keep being strong.
Yes, ma'am. What is your favorite TV show?
TV show, I like Being Mary Jane. I feel like that's a really interesting show. I really like it.
And the craziest thing that you've done at CAU?
Honestly, when I was thinking about this question, I didn't really know. So I just said, I think probably maybe, I don't know, it's not really that crazy. But one time I forgot what time of night it was. It was late. Just know it was late and it was dark. And me and my friends, we just started racing down the promenade. So that's all I got.
Okay. And has being at CAU changed you in a positive or a negative way?
I would definitely say like there's been like both some positives and negatives, like being at CAU, but overall, I would say the experience has definitely like shaped me more positively than negatively because all of the experiences and all of the things that I've like learned and went through at CAU has definitely, I feel like, shaped and impacted me into like the person that I am today.
What other extracurricular activities are you involved in?
Okay. So other than track, being in a sorority, and being a student, I am also in pre-alumni council at Clark Atlanta University. I also am a UNCF ambassador, which is like the United Negro College Fund, helping with scholarships. I also am involved in the Morehouse Business Association, which is like an AUC business organization. And another thing, I think this is like the last thing I'm involved in, is being a care mentor for children. You know, we both care mentor sis.
Okay. If you could go back in the past and change something, what would it be?
I don't think I honestly would change anything, because I feel like if I changed something, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I think I would just honestly, like, you know, leave everything okay, because it like brought me up to this moment to where I am. So I think I'm pretty satisfied.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
On my mom's side, I have 2 brothers. On my dad's side, I have a lot. I don't know a specific number. I just know I got a lot.
Okay. And do you have a good luck charm for your track meetings?
I honestly don't have a good luck charm, but I do have these spikes that I had since high school, but I'm not really sure if it's a good luck charm, because I don't think I've been that lucky when it came to track, but I mean, I guess that could be one thing that I do like hold on to.
Okay. What change do you want to see in the athletics department?
I would say a major change that needs to be seen in the athletics department is like we need more trainers, because we only have 2 trainers and they are for every team. So it's like if softball is doing something, then like the trainers are automatically with them. But if somebody gets injured for like track or baseball, it's like there are no trainers available to like help them because there's only 2 trainers. So I feel like definitely there needs to be more trainers so that it could be like evenly spread across teams if more people need like more attention or more help regarding like any injuries or anything.
Okay. And here is our last and final question. If you could give advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be?
I would say my advice to an upcoming freshman would be first to be yourself, because I feel like in college you're around so many different people. So it's definitely important that you're not afraid to be yourself, because like there's nothing wrong with being different, because everybody's, you know, unique in their own way. And also I would say don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone, because there is so much things that you can do in college. Like I would definitely say like don't be afraid to take risks or like do stuff that you just wouldn't normally do, because you never know like what you'll get out of that experience, and like you just never know who you might meet. And yeah, just really be open to change and be open to opportunities, because there's just so much that you can explore in college. And I definitely would say like take advantage of a lot of the opportunities for real, because it could really change your life. And I would say that's all my advice I would give out.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Rogers. It was a pleasure interviewing you.
Thank you so much, Miss Battles.
You have a nice day, ma'am.
You too.